Welcome back to What Arty Noobs with General Disturbance, and you are looking at an FV304. That's the Bert, to many people, Bert the Avenger. But this one doesn't belong to Bert, it belongs to Duck021. And he's on the west spawn of Airfield. And it sounds like he's got a female crew as well. Oh, almost went into a looks there. Now he's got a mark of excellence on his barrel, so if Duck is really good, he should be getting some nice hits. Okay, he's set up in this nice little hole, which is perfect for FV304s, and he's extended his aim already. Nope, he's decided he doesn't want to do that. The problem with the FV304 is it does have a limited range, which means that you do have to get closer to the enemy than you normally like. That's normally healthy, but despite that you can certainly do a lot of damage. Okay, he's found the first target. So looks up on the temple mount. I say temple mount, but there's a lot of spires there, Greek spires. Fires his first round in, but unfortunately it wasn't incredibly well aimed, so it wasn't going to hit a looks that was moving that fast. Okay, he did see an STRV M4257 there, but it's gone missing. It's unspotted at the moment, so he can't fire at it. Now he's aiming, pre-aiming, where he thinks that the enemy tanks will be seen. And you see there he used his right-hand mouse button to look elsewhere whilst holding his aim on a specific point. Now again, he's pre-aiming here at a point where he thinks an enemy tank might poke out. Have a look at any tanks that were advancing. He shoots around in there, but I think he probably would have been better just to hold on to that. Okay, some enemy have been found, but they're out of range. He's got a 60 GT up on top of that hill, but he can't hit it. It's just too far away. And you can see that the looks was there, but you can also see an AMX ELC. Now, it's not the ELC of past, which are really fast light tanks. These are the small hamster motor ones, which are a lot easier to hit because they're very slow. Right, you can see it. He's held his aim again. Taking aim, rounds out. Direct hit. 161 hit points, 1 critical hit. I think he's tracked it. Maybe tracked it. Rounds out. And he kills it the second time round. 159 hit points this time. Good shot. Okay, there's 2 enemies come around the corner. Yeah, they're in range, so we can hit them, and both Matildas. And of course he's the perfect vehicle to hit them because he's hitting them from above, which means he can penetrate their armor, and he takes out that Matilda with 1 shot. 132 hit points, but the other Matilda's killed before he can do anything. And of course, if he had been in the other firing position, he probably wouldn't have been able to hit these tanks as they were too close to him. So he actually did make the right decision to move. Okay, STRV, it's the same STRV he saw earlier, and he's killed it with 1 shot. Doesn't get a recording of the amount of hit points, but it wasn't that high. And we see an aircraft fly right overhead. This is an airfield after all. I keep thinking that one day Wargaming will actually introduce real aircraft into the game, and will make bombing attacks on the tanks on either team during the game. Now they do that in strongholds and team battles, so it's only a matter of time before they do it for real. Okay, he's aiming back at this looks, he's relocated. It's on the reverse slope, that might extend his range as well. But that looks is going to be a bit of a pain, I think, to hit. It's gone into the gap, that's going to make it very difficult to hit. And wow! He hit that looks, he judged where it was going to be and when it was going to be, fired the round in and took it out for 87 hit points. He's got a Leopard here now, he's loaded, but he's going to have to dial in. Rounds out. No, overshot shot. He wasn't dialed in quickly enough, but the IKV takes care of the Leopard. But the IKV itself is destroyed by the Fifi on the enemy team. Now there's a Hellcat off to the north, but it's out of range. He's going to have to relocate if he's going to get that. Yep, he is relocating. I say he, because that 021 could be a lady, for all I know. A lot of ladies play Catwalker tanks. They quite enjoy it. Some of them are very good. In fact, a lot of them are very good because they've got the patience to play. Okay, Hellcat. Round out. And it hits the target. Definitely hit that Hellcat. And of course, it's an open top TD, which means it's going to be suffering right now. Rounds out again. Will he kill it? No, it's not there. He moved. Okay, the target's moved, but it wouldn't have moved very far, I think. Fires another round in, but no joy. So it did relocate. Okay, somebody is in the cap, and it's a Stug 4. And now you can see that he is so close that it's difficult to get a bead on that Stug. The building's in the way. So if he's going to kill it, no, the T-67 kills it for him. But he might have been spotted if he hasn't got Sixth Sense. There's a Hetzer there. You can get around into that. Again, it's slightly too close. But it's a very shallow shot, you might say. And he kills it! Gets it on the corner. 236 hit points. Good shot. The closer you get to the target, the more difficult the round becomes. It means that you have to pull away a little bit just to give the shell enough arc to hit the target. Now, location to the north. The good thing about the Berts, in fact, it is the fastest Arty in the game, bar none. Even after the changes they made to nerf it and make it fat Bert, not thin Bert, the old TD that used to troll heavies, it's still a very fast Arty and redeploy very rapidly. So what Duck is doing here is actually acting more like a TD. He's going hunting. He's almost effectively helping the T-67 Stug by looking for the enemy tanks, but I think he also might locate to a position where he can fire on the enemy cat and not be seen or fired upon by the enemy. Or is he going to go hunting? No, he is hunting. That's very good to see. He's got 5 kills. If he gets one more, it's a Top Gun. Okay, there's 2 targets have been seen within range. A Marder and an AMX. Now the Marder's been seen. It's on Temple Mount. Okay, it's out of range, so he can't hit that. But the AMX was last seen within range. He's going to have to go around that rock. That might expose him to danger, but there are 2 teammates close proximity. He's getting closer so he can hit that Marder. That Marder is being a bit of a pain to the Marder 38-2 on Duck's team. Okay, he's taking aim at the Marder. Just within range. Look at that. Oh, and it's taken out. It's killed by the T-67. Oh, and all the enemy team have been spotted now. They've all been found, or all but one. The Fifi and the Hummel. He's firing at the Hummel first. He's hiding behind a rock. Grabs that. He kills the Hummel. 187 hit points. There's the Fifi. The enemy Fifi. Okay, he's going to have to go closer to get that Fifi because it's just not far enough away, but there's a rock in the way between him and the target. Okay, he's got 6 kills now, so he's got his Top Gun. There's 2 enemy left. If he could get both of them, he could have a Radley Walters. Now, will he be able to shotgun this Fifi in time? And he shotguns that and does a drive-by shooting of that Fifi and shotguns him. Now we just need to find that AMX-40. He's last seen in this area. a short while ago. Now, is he still there? Quick turn to get down that rock. I think he's going to go back up into the Kappa area from behind. Because I think he thinks, no, there's the AMX. It's been found. Now, he can get around into it. He's quickly lining up a shot. It's far enough away for him to get a good shot in. He's getting the aim right. It's already suffered a hit from the other members of his team. His round overshoots. Can he get another round in? Reloading rapidly. Oh, the pillar was in the way there. Round out. And he kills it! And that means he's got the Radleys as well. And that's the end of the battle. He's won. And if we have a look at the end of battle stats, and it's a first class tanker for Dux021 in the FV304, the Burt. He also picked up a Bruiser medal for scoring at least 5 critical hits, module damage or crew incapacitations. And he picked up a Radley Walters medal because he killed at least 8 of the enemy. And he also picked up a high caliber medal because he hit did the most damage, at least 20% of the enemy hit points in total. And he also picked up a Top Gun for scoring at least 6 kills. If we look at the team scores, he came right at the very top for damage with 1,349 hit points, right at the top when it came to kills with 8, and he came right at the top when it came to base XP of 725. If we look at the detailed report, he fired 17 rounds, 10 direct hits, 10 penetration, no splash, damage of 1,349 hit points, of which 1,066 was more than 300 meters. Obviously, the drive-by killing of the Fifi was a lot closer. He also did he damaged 8 enemy vehicles, but he killed 8 enemy vehicles. He earned 18,565 credits. After ammunition resupply, he takes away 14,315 credits on a standard account. He earned base XP of 725 experience points, and because there was no multipliers, that's all he takes away. So well done, Dux021. Nice to see Burt getting a Radley Walters. Very enjoyable. If you enjoyed this replay, please do give it a like and do subscribe to our channel, and hopefully I will see you in the next replay.